Splendor of the Father's glory, from his light engendering, light of light, light's cradle and spring, thou day all days illumined.
This week is Orthodox Christian Holy Week. Holy Week is that time of year that leads up to the Paschal celebration, or the celebration of our Christian Passover, which is Christ's resurrection. Tonight, Thursday, April 13th, 2023, we will be celebrating Maundy Thursday at 7 p.m. here at Cloud-Bearing Mountain Retreat in St. Herman of Alaska Orthodox Church in Bovina. We're at 1714 Mountain Brook Road in Bovina. And you can call us at 607-326-0052. Our information is on the intro and the outro of this video, so you can look at our website address there. Maundy Thursday, celebrated tonight, is the celebration of the institution of the Eucharist. When Christ gave us a mandate. That's where this word Maundy is from. It's from the Latin mandatum, or the modern English mandate. And it refers to at least two mandates that he gave this evening. One is the institution of the Eucharist, where he took bread, blessed it, identified it as himself, and gave it to his disciples and said, "Take and eat, and do this in remembrance of me." And he took wine, identified it with his blood that ratifies the renewal of the covenant, a covenant of love between God and his people. And he gives it to his disciples and says, "Drink ye all of this, and do this in remembrance of me." And this remembrance is it's not a thinking about kind of remembrance. The Greek word is anamnesis, and that word actually means to make present. So when we do this, when we follow his mandate, when we follow his commandment, as all true Christians do, when they come together to worship, it's always Eucharistic worship. It's always centered around the table, centered around this offering of bread and wine. When we do this, we are not remembering him, just in the sense of just thinking about him, but we are making him present. We are making his work present. We are making his sacrifice present. We are making his forgiveness present here and now. Here and now. We are saying that Christ is present. He comes among us here and now. So we're not celebrating something that happened in the past. What we're doing is we are making it present now, so that we can participate now in its benefits, in the forgiveness, in the love that he gives. And the second mandatum, the second mandate that he gives tonight, is the washing of the feet of his disciples. And he says, "If I have done this for you, then ought you not to do this for one another." So what he is saying is that what will define the community that's gathered around his body and blood, the community that's gathered in the Eucharist, what will define that community is this self-emptying love that they have for one another. Now, the sad truth is that we don't always see this among Christians. We don't even always see it among Orthodox Christians. But we know, as Orthodox Christians, we know that this is the standard. And we don't always fulfill the standard. And when we find ourselves not fulfilling the standard, we repent, we confess, we repent, and we receive God's forgiveness for our transgression. But this is the standard. And this also means that there is but one church. The church cannot be divided against itself. Christ is not divided, so we have to find where that church is. But tonight, we invite you to join us to the services of Holy Week, and join us tonight, Thursday, April 13th, at 7 p.m. at Cloud-Bearing Mountain Retreat in St. Herman of Alaska Orthodox Church in Bovina. Our website, again, is going to be on the outro of this video. It's also on the intro of the video as well, so you can check that out. Visitors are most welcome to join us. These are some of the most beautiful and profound liturgical services of the year, and we really think that if you came and were among us and practiced them and experienced them, that you would also find them to be So tomorrow is Good Friday. We have a Good Friday service at noon. And then Holy Saturday, we have the Great Vigil of Pascha, which is one of the most beautiful services ever. It entails lighting of the new fire, lighting and blessing the Paschal candle, singing the Easter praises, a service of lessons and hymns, blessing of the water, renewal of baptismal vows, and then the first Mass, or the first Divine Liturgy of Easter, of Pascha. And then on Sunday, we have our Resurrectional Liturgy at 10 a.m. with a festive dinner following, and you are most welcome to join us for that. So please do join us, and please experience these most beautiful and profound celebrations. God bless you.
Rejoicing may this day pass on, our purity as virgin dawn, like fiery noon our faith to be, our minds not dark when falls the